If in case you have ever been traumatized by the smell of oud, or you have heard that oud is a very polarizing perfume and you don't know where to start, I think the perfumes that I'm going to recommend today are going to be a good starting point if in case you have never got an oud based perfume and you're kind of thinking which one I should go for, or if in case you have ever been traumatized by a very highly polarizing animalic skanky oud, I think this is a safe spot. These are the perfumes that you can buy and put in your collection. So without wasting any more time, I'll get started with the recommendation. So the first recommendation from my end, if in case you're starting on the journey of oud and you don't want something very animalic skanky but rather with some hint of oud in it, try Fresh Agar from India Perfumers. This is basically India Perfumers' take on the very popular Tom Ford Oud Wood, and they have made a very fresh version of the Oud Wood. If in case you have seen my previous videos where we did a clone war for the Oud Wood, this came as a runners-up, and this is by far one of the best clones of Tom Ford's Oud Wood that I have in my collection. The perfume feels exquisite, the blend quality is awesome, and if in case you don't know the DNA of Tom Ford's Oud Wood, imagine a very creamy, woody note along with some nuances or sweetness of vanilla. That's what this perfume feels like. This is a very modern, sophisticated version of an oud based perfume that you can have in your collection. And this particular perfume from India Perfumers also uses some natural essential oils along with synthetic aroma chemicals. And this particular brand is also IFRA certified at 2500 for 100 ml. This is actually a good perfume. Performance wise, around 1 hour of decent projection, a very good scent trail. It creates a very good scent trail around you. And the overall longevity of this particular perfume on clothes will be around 6 to 7 hours. Although the projection is not beast mode, but anybody coming in close proximity to you will be able to notice the perfume. And the best part, as I said, sillage. This perfume has got a lot of sillage. So if in case you're starting on your journey, the first recommendation will be Fresh Agar from India Perfumers. The second perfume, if in case you want something syrupy sweet, you want an oud based perfume, but you want something very sweet, very dense, very thick, with some nuances of rose in it or saffron in it, because usually oud is combined with rose and saffron a lot. In that case, I will suggest Luxe Oud coming from the house of Hasan Oud. This is a very syrupy sweet perfume which starts with a hint of lemon or citruses at the top, but quickly dries down into syrupy sweet rose, saffron, a bit of spices, and Cambodian oud. Cambodian oud is basically a very sweet, dense, thick oud, although there is no animalic skanky nature to this perfume, but this perfume will give you a lot of sweetness along with some hint of rose, saffron, as I said earlier. Projection and performance wise, this is again a very good perfume, around 1 to 1.5 hours of very good projection and around 7 to 8 hours of longevity when applied on the clothes. Last year, I actually rocked this perfume quite a lot and I garnered a lot of compliments for this one, specifically during the winters. So if in case you want something very sweet in the oud based DNA, you can go for this one. This is Luxe Oud. The pricing is 1,999 for 50 ml. You might feel that the perfume is expensive, but due to the usage of high quality ingredients in this one, the blend feels really good. And I think that 2000 rupees for this 50 ml is actually justified. So that's my recommendation for a syrupy sweet oud based DNA. Luxe Oud from Hasan Oud. The next perfume is going to be for the winters and the evenings, and if in case you are specifically looking for a wedding perfume which has got rose in it, which has got oud in it, and some spices in it, and some saffron in it, and some sandalwood in it, get this one. This is Roses and Thorns from the house of Ababel. And this basically encapsulates 3 popular DNA into one. The 3 perfumes are Oud Isfahan, Portrait of a Lady, and Ombre Nomade. Getting those 3 DNAs into this one particular bottle and making it a fusion of those 3 perfumes, that has been done very exquisitely and very well by Ababel with the Roses and Thorns. The perfume really projects well, the perfume really performs well, the perfume feels very high quality blend, around 1 hour of decent projection, around 6 to 7 hours of longevity when applied on the clothes. The only caveat, this perfume is a part of their Diwali edition and it does not come alone. It comes with a scented candle and the entire box is available for 1500. So if you buy this perfume, you will get a candle with it. So if in case you don't have any use case for the candle, you cannot do anything about it, but at this point in time, that is the only way to purchase this perfume. In the future, if they release it as a single bottle, I think that will be a great move. But even if at 1500 rupees, the presentation is decent, the perfume is decent, and if in case you want a dominant rose based perfume with a hint of oud in it, get Roses and Thorns from Ababel, a really good choice. Now let me recommend my favorite perfume to you, the one that I have been surprised by because of the way this perfume has been blended. Because usually oud is blended with rose, saffron and these kind of stuff. This is the first time I came across a perfume which has blended oud in a very gourmandish way. That is Aeronot Oud Cashmere. And I didn't buy a full bottle because I was basically testing this iconic set. I bought a discovery set because I was trying this house, and out of this, there are like 4 perfumes over here. Out of these 4, this kind of caught my attention the most at this point in time. I'm testing the others, and after I've tested them properly, I will make a video for the iconic discovery set. But for now, let me talk about Oud Cashmere. This is a 10 ml bottle and I've already utilized this much amount of perfume. And trust me, the perfume is very high quality, very well blended, and the full bottle basically sells for 2000 rupees for a 50 ml. Very similar to the price of Luxe Oud by Hasan Oud, but here the blend quality is far much better. Here, what really happens is they have added notes of praline at the end, which adds a chocolatey, nutty character at the back end. To help you understand the smell of Oud Cashmere, let me tell you how it would feel to a layman. Imagine there is a toasted wood. The wood is burning and getting toasted, and you add a bit of syrupy caramel-like sweetness on top of it. Imagine how that woody smell or woody aroma will mix with that syrupy sweetness and come out in the air. That is what this perfume feels like. This is pretty gourmand, and here the oud is not animalic or skanky, but rather very eatable and delectable and delicious. And performance-wise, this perfume is again top-notch. Around 1 to 1.5 hours of very strong projection and an overall longevity of like 8 to 10 hours when applied on the clothes. And trust me when I say this feels like a niche category perfume from an Indian house, and I'm amazed to see such good creations by Indian houses. Although this perfume leans a bit towards the DNA of Tom Ford's newer extreme, what I personally felt is this is their own blend, in-house blend. And what I loved about this entire thing is the way this perfume has been blended. This does not feel cheap at all, and for 2000 rupees for a 50 ml, you might feel that it's in the same category as this one. Is it better? I would say yes. In terms of the blend and in terms of the overall scent profile, I like this more than Luxe Oud because although this is sweet, but this is densely sweet. Over here, the sweetness is controlled and it just feels a bit more gourmandish and eatable, which I think, depending on your preference, I think you will lean more towards this than that. So these were the 4 perfumes that I would recommend if in case you're starting with oud. Now I assume you will have one query. Can you offer some other recommendations which come in a cheaper price range? See, oud is a very expensive DNA, and to capture it properly, a lot of hard work needs to be done. And in the future, I will try and make some cheaper alternatives to these particular blends. But as of now, without compromising on the quality and offering you great value for money, I think these are the best that I can offer as of now. And if in case you have used any one of them, please share your thoughts in the comment section. And if in case I have missed out on something that you have used and should, please go ahead and add it to the list using the comments. And if in case you have any queries or concerns with this particular perfume or any perfume for that matter, use the comment section or connect with me via Instagram, which is Saga Online, and I'll try my best to answer your queries as soon as possible. So with that, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.